Made it all the way out here to Switzerland to meet up with my boy Luke Belmar. If you don't already know him, he's generated tens of millions of dollars on the internet in his 20s. Today's gonna be insane. Stay tuned, this one's gonna be a banger. Let's get it. The first thing I wanna get into is how did you actually make your money?
I made my money initially through dropshipping or e-commerce. We had branded stores, general stores. And we also had social media arbitrage. And then how we went into multiplying our money was through crypto. So we got into crypto in 2016. I was buying Bitcoin for a couple $100.
So you took all the money you had made from dropshipping,
correct,
and put it into the crypto market,
correct,
around 2017.
And we did 160x, but we lost it all because we did not understand market cycles. The cycle will repeat itself the moment the Fed starts printing what?
Money.
More money.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's go make some more money in dropshipping and e-commerce because we're experienced in this space.
Yeah.
So we did $16 million, dropped all the profits into crypto in 2020.
You took a risk on yourself.
It worked, bro, because life is all about calculated risk.
Right.
There is a factor of luck in everything that you do, but you can position yourself to get lucky or to increase your odds of success. So I was like, let me, instead of making more money in dropshipping or more money in e-commerce,
multiply what I already have
and increase the time that I spend enjoying the things of life and less time working trying to figure out how am I gonna make it.
Yeah.
So that was the move, and now we're here, bro.
It's a blessing, and you came a long way. You didn't start as an entrepreneur, right?
Brother, I started in a small village in Argentina. At the age of 16, I was fortunate enough to have the ability to come to the United States with $200 in a suitcase, started pressure washing basketball courts, started cleaning dishes in restaurants and cooking, doing whatever I could to make a quick buck. My biggest thing was self-education. It was realizing that I could become a different person if I educated myself into a different person. Because the only difference between the viewer and me is this.
Right.
That's the only difference, because this gives more confidence. This allows more connections. This allows more money. So I realized that I just had to transform this and everything else would lay itself according to plan. Instead of hustling, I just had to become that which I wanted to be. And I did it. So I went from the kid washing the dishes to now the retired multimillionaire in my 20s in Switzerland because I became the person that had the ability to do that by inserting the right information. It worked.
It definitely worked. I know you're big on investing. What are your favorite places to invest? And what do you think are some of the safest investments people should be making?
So when you buy dollars or you receive dollars for your time, you are receiving an investment. The reason banks are not safe is because they don't hold on to your money. They're doing what you should be doing for yourself, which is investing and multiplying your money. So these guys, they come take your money, they fractionalize it, they lose it all, they go on a bank run, they say, oops, well, you're FDIC insured coverage, but then you actually read what FDIC insurance is, and it's based on the faith and good credit of the United States of America. That's what your money's insured by. What the fuck is that? It makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I like to build a basket of assets that keeps me well protected in times of turmoil. We can clearly tell that this is a time of turmoil.
Absolutely.
So a basket of assets that's very reliable is 1 kilo of gold, 1 kilo of silver. You're gonna have 10,000 Swiss francs because Switzerland is the banking capital of the world. You're gonna have 10,000 US dollars because the United States is the military superpower of the world. And you're gonna have 10,000 Singaporean dollars because Singaporean dollars are the least inflated currency, and have some Bitcoin. And I think that's a good basket of assets if World War III hits.
Don't leave it here.
Hell no, bro. These motherfuckers don't know shit.
So we've both done pretty well for ourselves in our 20s. Why do you think we've been able to reach this level while many other people are struggling to see any success in their life?
Well, it's very much like the gondola, right? You have to climb the top of the mountain to achieve success, but people think that they have to grind their way to the top, that they have to put on a pair of hiking boots and go trail a trail that's never been walked before because there's an ego attached to doing something difficult. Or you can just figure out what other people have engineered beforehand to achieve the top of the mountain. Just ride the gondola to the top. That's how we do it. Find glitches in the system, hacks, ways that money can be made, and you utilize those vehicles. I mean, making money online to me is the greatest glitch right now. So yeah, it's the gondola of money.
So when it comes to making money online, what is the gondola? What do you think is the best route for people to take if they're just getting started and want to make some money on the internet?
TikTok UGC, running an e-commerce store, something branded, getting your foot in the game, understanding how to brand a product, how to market it, how to make viral content, how to make consistent content, how to manage supply chain, how to manage product, how to manage fulfillment, how to manage customer expectations and customer service. And you learn all these interchangeable skills that then can be translated into building bigger businesses. But it's a really good business to start money up front. So my objective is to find those glitches, and I hope people find them too.
All right, bro, as we sit on top of this mountain,
God's creation, brother.
my question for you is, what was the lowest moment in your life?
The lowest point in my life, brother, was when I decided to endeavor into entrepreneurship, and my family kind of rejected it. My parents kind of went away, my family kind of went away, and I was in it for myself. You know, they said, go get a job, do the 9 to 5, do the traditional stuff, and if you don't do that, it felt kind of like they isolated me alone. It was about 1.5 years, but I realized that it was the necessary thing in order to get to the next level. And I know a ton of people go through it, bro, the having your family hold you back. It was a low point, but now they know the truth. They realize that I was right, and we're moving forward.
How did you push past that?
Proving them not with my words, but with my actions. You need to teach people by example.
To somebody at their lowest moment right now watching this video, what do you say to them?
There's only one way, one direction. If you're at the bottom, there's only one way, but you gotta look up. And when you look up, there's somebody there waiting for you. His name is G-O-D. And he's there with a hand, reaching out, waiting for you to take control of your life. Because I learned one very important lesson. Your relationship with God is like that of a captain and a crew member. One rows, the other one steers. But it's very interesting because many times in our life we want to get confident and cocky and arrogant, and God says, I steer, but I do not row. We need to put in the work, and God will guide. And that's the greatest lesson I've learned.
That's amazing, brother. You know, that piece of wisdom right there might change somebody's life. Somebody at home watching that right now, they might
God's in control, bro. You just got to put in the hours. You just got to clock in. Got to do you.
And he loves all of us.
Absolutely.
No matter what stage you're at. And he will forgive you for the mistakes that you made in your life.
100%, bro. We're all prodigal children. We're all at his mercy, but he gives us this matrix to really level up and get to know him, his beauty. And what else is there, bro? I definitely don't want the Excel spreadsheets and the big bank accounts under fluorescent lights. I want to live a life of freedom, a life of impact, and a life that will leave change. And I know you do too, brother.
That's right. We're on that path together, my boy.
Love you, G.
Love you too, bro. You always talk about aspiring to become a billionaire. What is your plan to achieve that?
I will build the largest decentralized entrepreneurial network in the world, known as Capital Club. My goal is to have 1 million entrepreneurs from all over the world, focused on creating, multiplying, and preserving wealth and opportunity for all the members. You know, so many people are isolated and alone, and they don't understand that the indoctrination that they have in their mind, it comes from the school system, which is what? That you need to solve all the problems in your life by yourself. When you work in community, when you try to solve problems together, what is it called? Cheating. They don't let you work together. They don't let you collaborate, but we're gonna change that. Together we're stronger, together we're better. There's power in people, there's power in numbers, and that's what we're in the mission on. And if there's enough value, then the billions will come. But I'm not worried on the money. I'm just here to build, here to help,
value, make an impact.
Make an impact, brother. It's the name of the game.
My brother, it's been a pleasure today, man.
Good week, huh?
I got one last question for you before we wrap this up. When it's all said and done, what do you want people to remember Luke Belmar for?
I don't care if they remember me. It's not that big of a deal. I just want people to have a good life, and people to make good decisions, and when it's all said and done, that they look at their own lives and be like, I did well. You need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that there are very few people that move the way that Jordan moves and that do what Jordan is doing. So hit that subscribe button, make sure you like, drop a comment below, leave some motivation for this man. This man is actually putting in work. And remember, pursue your fullest potential. You got this.
See you guys in the next one. Peace.